Good day, Ma'am Cora S. Fajardo. I am Catherine Biglete from BPA 3A. So, the title of my case study analysis is The Impact of Working Motivation on Employees' Performance. So, abstract. Employees are the heart of any organization. For any organization to operate smoothly and without any interruption, employee cooperation cannot be replaced with anything else. It is of utmost importance that the employees of an organization not only have a good relationship with the top management, but also they maintain a healthy and professional relationship with their coworkers. This research is motivated by the decline of employee performance over a period of time, which results in the realization of the work not fully achieving the specified targets. The decline of employee performance is suspected by the decrease in the level of motivation possessed by the employee. The purpose of the study is to empirically prove that motivational factors have an influence on employee performance both descriptively and verifiably. Introduction. In this rapidly changing world, organizations and individuals need to engage in continuous learning. To achieve a competitive advantage, organizations need to develop organizational learning, which can be achieved by acquiring learning individuals. From the latter's viewpoint, it is getting more necessary for workers to learn continuously to enhance and maintain their employability. Motivation as a meaningful construct is a desire to satisfy a certain want and is a central pillar at the workplace. Thus, motivating employees adequately is a challenge as it has what it takes to define employee satisfaction at the workplace. Human resource is the most critical component in an organization because it has a role as the driving and controlling the activities of the organization. All organizations which will certainly make every effort to fix the shape and improve the quality of employee performance with the management of human resources is good. Good performance will be obtained if the company is able to identify what factors may improve employee performance. One of the factors that can affect employee performance is motivation to work. Increasing employee motivation can be accomplished in a variety of ways, one of which is through health insurance. The primary aim of the research is to analyze the key factors which increase employee motivation among the employee and its relationship with employee productivity. This study will examine the impact of working motivation on employee performance. Statement of the problem. Providing the employees with the right blend of direction, guidance, techniques, assets, and compensation based on the goal of motivating them and making them quick to work through the way the manager wants them to do is the major aim of the motivation. Above all, the employees are the most important resource for any organization. The growth of any employment depends on how motivated the employees are and how they stay with the organization. Furthermore, the cost of recruitment and maintenance of employees are significantly reduced, and it can also help the expansion of vacation if the system can hold the motivated employees for long in the organization. So the study aims to answer the following problems. 1. What are the problems encountered by employees on working motivation? 2. What are the effective promotions and rewards on motivation of employees to build up their performance? So objectives. Number one, to identify the problems encountered by employees on working motivation. Number two, to identify effective promotions and rewards on motivation of employees to build up their performance. Methodology. An important role of management is to help make work more satisfying and rewarding for employees and to make employees' motivation consistent with organizational objectives. With the diversity of contemporary workplaces, this is a complex task. Many factors, including the influences of different cultures, affect what people value and what is rewarding to them. From a manager's from a manager's perspective, this study tries to understand what prompts people, what influences them, and why they persist in particular actions. This study also intends to evaluate motivation of employees in organization. A good motivational program procedure is essential to achieve goal of the organization. If efficient motivational programs and employees are made not only in this particular organization but also in any other organization, the organizations can achieve the efficiency also to develop a good organizational culture and the attainment of organizational goals at large. It is important to note that it is also a working strategy for the organization to see the problems of the employees as that of the organization, as this will in turn encourage the employee to commit to the organization. The study is therefore bent on investigating the relationship between motivation and employee performance. Areas of consideration. Based on the related literature and studies, the researchers identified the following common opportunities and challenges jobs in order to better motivate today's workers. Number 1, recognizing and rewarding high performers. Number 2, increase the likelihood of achieving corporate goals. Number 3, improving productivity. Number 4, moving away from entitlement culture. Alternative course of action. A. Arrange a meeting with subordinates discussing the proper behavior that should be followed within the plant and reminding the employees the certain sections for every bad behavior executed. Advantages. The employees will be compelled to display good behavior in the plant. Exercising the supervisor's power to subordinates, the employees will be reminded on proper treatment to their head. Disadvantages. Effectiveness of this action is dependent on employees. The employees might feel they are being threatened by their leader. Letter B. Perform an everyday work evaluation and establish a beneficial reward system like gifts, certificate, bonus allowances, additional paid vacation leaves, and more for the employees. Advantages. It will motivate and encourage the employees to execute a high quality for work performance. It will get the heart and establish the efficiency and improve the productivity of employees. Disadvantages. It will add on the expenses on the company. It will be tiring for the supervisor to have an everyday evaluation for subordinates. It might encourage the employees to have a competition from one another, which could result into a bad environment in the plant. C. Set up hard and specific goals for the employees to achieve to create a much better workplace. Advantages. The employees will be challenged to achieve goals, making them more focused. Goals may be set up to influence more teamwork and camaraderie among employees and with their supervisor. Disadvantages. Employees may not participate and may even be not interested. Employees may see as a punishment instead of challenge. Employees may compare the goals of the past supervisor to this new supervisor. Letter D. Find time to interact with employees outside of the workplace. Example, office dinner. Advantages. Understanding the employees outside the workplace may give better understanding to the negative behavior of the employees, which is according to the attribution theory. Number 2. Camaraderie may be built upon employees and supervisor. Disadvantages. The cost may be shouldered by the supervisor. This may cause faction among employees if not all are able to come to the interaction. Employees may lose the sense of respect they have for the supervisor because of the outside interaction. So, conclusion. The study established that motivation has positive impact on staff performance in organization and also helps to reduce or minimize inefficiency in an organization. It is therefore very important for management of organizations to put adequate measures in place to enhance motivation as it helps to induce employees and increase performance are like two sides of one coin. If you go to the shop without coin, having the both sides intact, you are very likely to return without any purchase. The essence of setting up organization is for it to employ workers and make them comfortable working while employees is in turn yield their energies to make an organization profitable. Job performance is the result of an employee's motivation and ability, and how he or she adapts to the situational constraints and the uncongenial environment. This cannot be neglected as it leads to the behavioral disturbance, specifically referred to as the decrease in job performance. As employees are motivated, their job performance will increase, and they will achieve the desired outcomes and goals of the job, thus increasing of employee satisfaction. Recommendation. The following is the recommended course of action for the impact of working motivation on employees' performance. A. The work environment factors still need change in the layout of the workspace. The color of the walls, the light, and the humidity to make employees feel more excited at work and can be more motivated and improve their performance. Likewise, the employee's competency factor still needs to be improved in the mastery of job description and teamwork, as well as management to have more socialization of work rules to employees, so that employees will feel more confident in working and can be more motivated and improve employee performance. Letter C. Furthermore, for employee motivation factors, management should be able to stimulate more motivation to employees so that employees can continue to be motivated to work well, especially in the case of providing health insurance, rewarding work, and providing opportunities to develop themselves. D. The organization needs to consider staff motivation as its cardinal objective because productivity and progress of the organization depends on how readily available and committed to the workforce. A. The organization should endeavor to ensure organizational equilibrium, which observes a watertight integration between the needs of the organization and that of the workforce. The organization is advised to make the office environment of employees very attractive with necessary office paraphernalia available to reduce stress at work. This motivates employees a lot. The most important reason for engaging a job is to provide the basic needs of life, which are called survival needs. Management of organization therefore should consider these needs paramount so that employees can garner the stability and articulation needed to work hard for the organization. So that is all my case study analysis. Thank you, ma'am.